Hey everybody, it's Rob for Hoppy and Hungry back with another brand new brew review. And when we all think about craft beer and how popular craft beer has been getting, the one style that always comes to mind is the IPA, the India Pale Ale. All those hop flavors, a little bit of bitterness as well. So today I decided to take a look at a very interesting IPA that caught my eye. And this is from Left Field Brewery in Toronto. And this is an IPA that has 0 IBU. And why that is so unique is because that means that there's no bitterness in it. So I'm really curious to see how we can have an IPA without any bitterness. Let's check it out. Alright everybody, so this is the Big Train 0 IBU IPA from Left Field Brewery in Toronto, Ontario. And this beer itself, the reason why it has 0 IBU or 0 bitterness is because they waited till the very end to add a lot of Azacca and Mosaic hops. So they added it at the very end, so we're going to get all those tropical flavors, the citrus flavors, without getting some of the bitterness that they might give off. So the beer itself is also going to have some oats, it's going to be hazy. So I'm really looking forward to giving this a try and seeing if this truly is an IPA with 0 bitterness. Okay, so we got the beer poured and ready to go, so we can take a look at it. So as you can see there, it's pretty hazy. It's got a little bit of that golden wheat color to it as well. The beer itself, you're getting so much hop aroma. You're getting a lot of that juicy flavor, the papaya, the mango, different types of tropical fruits. And you really aren't getting too much of the bitterness at the end. It really is smooth. I wouldn't exactly say that it is 0 IBU or 0 bitterness in the most literal sense of the term. So going into this, obviously, the beer being called 0 IBU, you're expecting something with 0 bitterness, but there is some lingering bitterness, and I do think that is realistic considering you probably can't eliminate bitterness entirely from an IPA. There is some carbonation as well, which mixes in nicely with the juiciness of the beer. I will say too, on the finish, this beer is very dry on the finish. But what is nice about it as well is because you're not getting so much of the bitterness as you would typically on other IPAs, any bit of those lingering hop flavors in your mouth, you're going to be able to notice more of the fruit qualities of them or more of the aromatic qualities. Not as much of the bitterness there to get in the way of you appreciating those other flavors. Okay, so having had quite a bit of the beer, I would say that I really enjoyed it. I think it's an awesome IPA. Even though it doesn't exactly have 0 bitterness, I would say that this is a good beer for someone who's looking to get into IPAs. Maybe they want to appreciate some hop flavors, but they're not okay with too much bitterness yet. So this is a good place to start. And I would also say this is a good beer for anyone who's actually seasoned in drinking IPAs because it's super tasty, it's juicy, it's got some very nice hop aroma and flavors. And is also for someone who's curious about what an IPA would taste like with a very reduced amount of bitterness. So Left Field Brewing, I'm a big fan of the Big Train IPA. I thought it was awesome, great flavor. I like what you guys are trying to do with the beer. I think it's a really interesting and unique way to try and reach out to people who want to get into IPAs, but the bitterness is something that they're not into. So thanks everyone for tuning into Hoppy and Hungry. Follow us on social media, like and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers.